Amy Yarnberry here with Floss Tube. Yeah. Do you hum with me? It's a hum along. I have this really nifty shelf that I wanted to share with you guys. It's copper with details and etching, and I don't know, it's awesome. It's a 5-shelf. And what I did was I took my Sakura boxes. They give you, it's a monthly subscription box. If you want the code, let me know because I can get you a discount. Awesome. Me and my girlfriend get them and we have tea and we test the yummies that are inside, and it's just a nice time. Sometimes they give you ceramics, porcelain. And a couple of times I've gotten fabric, which quilter, total, love it. But I also love tea. So I've got my hexagon glass jars and some smaller tins that I've gotten from different places. Tell you what, I will take a picture and I will put it up as the thumbnail. Stitching. Stitching. It's a skirt. It's a full circle skirt and it's awesome. I can't wait for the weather to cool off to wear it. I also made the slip that goes in it. Can you see the aqua inside? And I trimmed it with a dark turquoise. It's just, when you twirl, like I can twirl anymore. You're facing this way in this room so that I could give you a gander at this. This de resistance. Can you believe this? This happened like really fast. My daughter bought me the gardenia for Mother's Day, so May 25th. I wasn't doing very good with it. I have always killed gardenias until I found this. It's called a self-watering pot planter, water planter, whatever it's called. And these are from Redbubble. I love their stickers. I've got them on everything. Okay. Then he started going like crazy. He's going like gangbusters. And I think I might have memed him one time too many because lately he's dropping yellow. And I find that I'm not, I pay too much attention sometimes and then I forget for months on end. So yeah, I have to be really careful not to give too much and not to give too little. And I found out that I can grow tea. When he first came here, he just had this. And now he's got, can you see them? All the little nubbins. I'm so proud of you. You did so good. You're doing so good. Look at them all. So the thing about tea is not when or where from the plant that you pick them, but how you process them. This is a green, no, it's a tea plant. You get from it black, green, and white. I don't know what happened to oolong, but yeah. Maybe I need to learn about oolong. Everything I know I learned from net. This is an awesome book that my girlfriend gave me. I think I showed it to you guys before. It's got like different pictures on every page, and now it's got all kinds of sheets of all kinds of information on every page. That's why I'm coming in here. I'm like, tea, black, green, oolong. I do have the instructions for oolong. See? I just love this. I love being a Saturday gardener. I guess that's what she'd call me because I pull everything out on Saturday, water it the way it needs to be done, and the very last one is this long story, very last edition here. I bought a plant from Temu. It's in China, for those of you who don't know. A plant coming from China. No, it actually came from El Monte, which is like 2.5 south of us. And I'm pointing north, go figure. I still can't get adjusted because the mountains were always north when I was growing up. Totally dehydrated. Hopefully this time my ice is big enough. Last video it wasn't. Ah, perfect. Okay. Alani. I figured it was going to be no big deal because it's going to come from Alani. A couple hours, 2 days maximum. It got here, went to the distribution center just north of us, which was kind of like, okay, you could have sent it from the south one, but okay. Then it went like 6 hours northeast. I'm like, what happened here? Then it came back and then it got stuck and nobody could find it. I had the postmaster calling all the distribution centers, speaking to all the managers, heads of state, of all the distribution center. They finally jiggled loose somehow. Whoever was sitting on it and deciding whether or not they wanted to take it home. The nursery knows its plants. It had it in wadding, polyester fiber fill batting around the plant, in the plant, and it was in fine condition. We're having a heat wave. Look at me. We're having a heat wave. Oh my. Sun sounds like a song. I give you string of pearls. He's doing just swell. I was shocked. And I didn't know what those little white things were, but I kind of figured that that's his way of shooting forth. Spring, spring. I have always tried to grow this one. This is a Duke of Tuscany jasmine. I love jasmine and gardenia, but I've never been able to grow them. They've always died on me. Self-watering pot, because he likes water. None of the succulents are in them because they like to dry. So, which is why the string of pearls came home. I'm so happy for him. He's my survivor, my little survivor. Okay, queen, king, duke. It's some form of idiocy. Yeah, so I've got a bigger pot. I've got one more of those big ones, and I bought trellis viney thing. I thought since it was in 2 plants that maybe I could have them go around a heart, but then I thought it's pretty small. He's gonna get big. So I'm a little worried about my shelving unit. And that's why I'm here. So in here you have all the little succulents. And there's it comes and then it goes away. Geranium, no, it's not geranium, it's not a burger, it's not a holy cow, it's not a coleus. It's the thing with velvet. Anyway, yeah, so I feel like I'm running out of room, and like I've got 4 plants in this guy. And I know he's gonna grow like crazy, and I could probably plant him outside. We're high up in the mountains, and it's drought, hot, wind. But I'm pretty sure, I know these all grow outside in Pasadena, but I just can't remember. Yeah, Peach Butt, I gotta show you Peach Butt. His name is long in Latin, but I call him Peach Butt because he looks like the top of a peach. I just love him. He's so soft. And then when he gets water in him, I just watered him, they get little nubblies over the top. And it looks like he might be growing another one, or it could just be my eyes are bad. Who knows? This is my most recent addition to the family. I have a lot of them. They're up in the thing there too. And this, actually he's not the most recent because this one is. Oh, where's the... I'm going to show you what it started out as. So I bought cotton socks because I love making them out of socks. I can just chop them up and make them into whatever I want. But here's the size of the cotton socks. And yes, I'm a grandma, but they ain't getting them. So I dyed a bunch. Gee, I had some more. I don't know where they are right now. This is the tail. And this is the muzzle of whatever it is that it tells me it wants to be. I can chop this up into anything I want. This is just kind of like excess fabric right now. So yeah, I haven't been getting to him, but I will get to him. Okay. And does anybody want HAED, Heaven on Earth Designs, or is it HAED? I bought this in 2019, and it's been sitting in this box ever since. And then I found out that my hands are not going to be able to manage to do this. I've got bone on bone in my thumbs. So this was purchased from them as a kit. It is 16 count 46 by 34. Came with the sheet protected cards. Wow. And I don't do confetti. I didn't find out until after I bought it. So here is Mountain Cabin Home. Of course, you have to buy your own. This is copyrighted, but isn't it gorgeous? it's like where I want to retire to, and it's kind of like my house. So yeah, I won't be able to put that up on the wall though, and I'm not going to be stitching it out in the front on the that thing. Sorry guys, my words are gone. Look at these though. This is impressive. I guess this is the way the kit came. Anybody have a HAED? Do they know if that's, that is just awesome to me. You don't have to sort them. They don't have to hank them down into little itty bitty minis. I just love this. Anyway, I can't have it anymore. So, 115 and free postage. That's what it cost me. I just need to sell some stuff because we're having medical stuff. So, also, there's a sale page at my website if you want to help with those said medical and blah blah blahs. I knit and sew like a fiend. I dye everything that will hold still long enough. And there's some things that are up there that you might like. There's a Catwise full-length coat with a full circle skirt. Awesome, right? Awesome. And then I made like scads of blankets, and I dye all kinds of stuff, and I have all this stuff, but I didn't put it up on the website. So if you're interested, PM me, yarnfairy1@gmail.com. That's T. yarnfairy1.blogspot.com, and sale page, you can see the junk. Good junk. First thing I should have told you, Donette's Gone from embroidery.com. I used that challenge in February and October as like my mojo restarter. I need it. So I'm hosting it on my thing because I don't want to like be on their thing. Yarn Fairy and the Pixies Fairy Floss on Facebook. Same stuff, 2-day grace period, 30 minutes a day, post before and after photos every day, and it ends on the 31st, and the prize is a needle minder under glass, flat, not rounded. It's probably going to be a little square, and I'm designing it. Knitwear designer, hey! I do art. Anyway, you do too. Okay, so I was looking around for something to do for the challenge, and I realized that there's a lot of stuff out there that I've never seen before, and a lot of designers out there that I've never heard of before. I was on Etsy, which is a really big mistake evidently for cross stitch stuff. Oh man. These are the ones I found. Here's little birds. Love this fabric. I absolutely adore it. This is Plants and Peck something that I can't say. Petiture. It's the smell of the rain after the rain or something. Isn't this gorgeous? Ah. I'm waiting for a few DMC colors. I can't do the thread, but I can do the fabric for you. And this is Lola Crow Greenhouse. What's the greenhouse? Oddities. That's the one I loved so much. Oddity, Barbara Manatee. So when I think of greenhouse, I think of like a green blue glass. I get it out there eventually. It just takes a while. So I went with a light color. Crackle. You can see all the crackly cricklies. Or maybe you can't. That was the only one from here. I need to show you the other ones. Here is Authors. Lola Crow still. I love it. It's got a different theme for each of the different authors that's in their party area. And this one got a light to dark, top to bottom, because it just screamed at me for purple. I love it. Then there is the Deadly Aquarium, which she did on the green that I thought of for the other, but I kind of like blue for that because it's fish, you know, and it's water, and you kind of need your fish water. These are not showing up real good. They're much darker in real life. much darker. They're still very pale. But these are showing up on there as like a not even washed. Haunted Library. At first I was thinking of my parchment color, but then I was thinking there's too many lines this way and that, and then I was thinking about just the color for it, and I was like, no. So I came up with this, what is this called? It's like a teal blue. Yeah, you can see that. That's pretty good. The lines are not as harsh as you see them in there. It's more of a muted thing. And then my friend, because it's, you know, I fell in love. I just fell in love and went crazy. I absolutely adore Jules from Long Dog. This is Jaws of Hell, and she's got the neatest write-up about it. She goes on, and there's a moose in there that's screaming at a rabbit. A whale with the hole so that she'd fall from his mouth down, and a saying on it. I went a little nuts. I liked the blues. Must have had a problem with the blues for this. It's not really blue though, is it? Yeah, it's got a little bit of green in it. Because it's all outside and green grass and castles and I don't know what. Cashmere. This is not good for it. But it's awesome. And I wanted to test it, so I was going to give it to everybody who bought a kit. This is for the flowers. This is for la mousse. I just love it. You got the dark and the golden and the very golden. And then for all the trees and stuff, you've got, and you're noticing the bases are changing here. This is a pearl cotton 10, which you can use double. This is 100% bamboo. This is linen. I just love all of these colors. And it's all kind of like, you know, there's deer and trees and all this junk. You know, the fox at the top would look great in that. This only works for 8 to 14. Use it single ply and it's full coverage. So you don't want to go finer than that. Of course I can in the fabrics do whatever you want. 16 count pearl. So 2, maybe 3. I just love it. I'm not sure how much you're getting because I'm just sending them out as freebies. This is the main color. It's a mono pattern, and I thought this is perfect for all the darks and the depths and the, you know, say it. Anyway, that's my silk 1 ply. It's just like my silk 8. Use it 2 ply and it's good coverage. On 14, better on everything else. It's yeah, it's amazing. Did you see all the greeny stuff? And then this one really, look at that. Every single one is different. And it makes me think you should take from your stash there. And then this is like this dark thing just added. It's like, what? How did she come up with this stuff? And then she's got different critters here from here. And then that poor bunny getting screamed at by that moose. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. And you know he's the king because he's got the crown on. And the story, holy cow, the story goes on and on and on and on. It's very cool. Okay, so progress. I don't think I have any. Not sure last time you saw Ragnarok, but here 'tis. My Ragnarok. Another LDS. I just love it. I changed the words. I'm down here working on number whatever 5 or 6 or something, or should I say not working on. And then do you remember I went crazy for what's it called, fractal number 7, kind of like opus. So I got easy count, and yeah, I made a start. What I really want to do though is work on my plants. I love that one. It's a sow. And there's a lot done already. There's a lot been posted. Another one just came down, and I think it stops in December. So I'm hoping, because it's so small, the bits are so small, that I can get all the way down and catch up before December. Hey, I'm hoping. Found out through a quilt. I made a signature for the back of a quilt for my grandson. It's not a signature, but it's like, you know, blah, 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 birthday, blah, blah, Grandma Wendy. And once I did that, I realized, let's print on fabric, you know? I could totally like print out a quilt and be done. That's not gonna happen. Yeah. My crazy quilt block. It's stitching, come on. And the Roman's coat was done off of this. I kind of tweaked it, I guess is the words. And then my husband washed my pillowcase in bleach, so it doesn't look so good anymore. So I've been wanting to make a new one. And my friend and I were doing these. I sent her a set of about 4, I guess, to make like a little wall hanging, because I kind of feel hard for crazy quilting a year ago, something like that. Anyway, so those are them. Those are all I got. And man, I might be done. Where's my... See, you guys tell me. Go ahead, make yourself a list. Work on the list. Where's the list? Did I say it? Where's the list? Okay, you guys. I found the list. 2 sides. Plants. Sewing. Orange peel. Holy cow. So I swapped 150 something blocks. They're 6.5 inches. You put an orange peel slice onto each one. I'm thinking I should just put them all together in a light to dark diagonal. Not light to dark. Oh, it might be a good idea. Color rainbow thing? I don't know. And I've been able to clean a little. See that shelf? And that shelf? That shelf had bunny monsters. Never seen them like that before. It was like the dirt just kind of peeled off. We have cats and I can't clean much, so it's good. Star Trek. I don't know what the deal is. I bought Paramount Plus. I got a deal for 6 months, I think, and I had wanted to finish Discovery. For some reason, I had Paramount Plus a year or so ago or something. I don't know. So I got Paramount Plus, and I went in the timeline, and I watched every single show of every single type. And now I'm at Deep Space Nine, which I just watched 6 months or so ago. No, it must be a year or 2. Time is nothing to me anymore. It turns out that when I had it, I didn't watch the last 2 or 3 episodes of season 7. So this will be a treat for me. There's at least 3 episodes that are new to me. And my husband and I are watching all the movies together. When I remember. When I ride my bike, it's an inside recumbent. I'm trying, you guys. I got up to like 40 minutes and then my knees started hurting, so I had to start backing away. I'm doing it 3 times a week. And yes, I have new diagnosis I'm not really interested in. Chronic respiratory heart failure. No, pulmonary failure. That's what this is. And diabetes type 2, but if I drop the weight, it'll go away. So anyway, Hyman Brown, Himan, on LibriVox. There's 58 hours of professional radio, television, radio. Anyway, it goes on forever. They're the same actors each week, and it's really cool because it's the same actors. It's in the late 60s. You'll enjoy it. SayWe.com. I have a discount coupon for you there too if you're interested. I Viki.com, Rakuten. I watch a lot of Asian and drama and comedy and historical. I just love historical. Learning about the culture is really cool. I know I'm not learning real stuff, but it's really cool stuff. So in one of the modern dramas, the lady says she wants fruit tea. And so they go in and make it, and it comes from a jar in the fridge, and it's like jelly. And I'm like, what? So I had to buy some, found it on Say We, and it's amazing. I wish I had the drink here. There's a peach drink that's a liquid that tastes so peachy, and it's got the little jelly strands, about yay big pieces. And you can chew it and drink it, and I love it. I just love it. You guys gotta try this stuff. Did I show you my roller tapes? I got these roller tapes that roll out stickers, which is really cool. Oh, it's not two-sided. I'm done. You can leave. Finally, right? Get her off the screen. Okay, I will come back. I'm gonna do the challenge. I challenge you to do the challenge. Come and get a free needle marker. You're gonna stitch anyway. You might as well stitch with us. Yarn Fairy and the Pixies Fairy Floss. Sign up in their events so that we know you're there. My grandson, he does this, and it's like mine now. He does that for Reese's, and he does it for Grandma. Isn't that cool? I saw a picture of the new grandbaby. It's a boy. I told them it was a boy. I made a quilt for him, a barnyard quilt with all the cats and stuff. It's really cute. Got a picture of him. Was that all I was gonna say? Huh. I will be seeing him inside in November. She's coming down. Maybe for the last time. By the time she gets 2 kids and has to start paying for airplane seats, they don't make a lot, and we can't really help them because Kevin had to replace the automobile, and things are just really tight again. So, not ending on that. Goodbye! Have a great day.